Hey everyone, we are so excited about tonight's live event. There's a few of us that will be sharing our experiences, what we have, just the benefits of clean eating, this amazing program, and eating a whole food based diet, and some of the easy solutions that we've found to help us do that. Easy cheats. So first of all, I'm going to share my story, and then I'm going to share what the Shred10 is all about. I was a 35-year-old mom of three. Two of my kids were still at home, and I had no energy. I just felt old and frumpy and worn out. And I had a son who had an ear infection for a solid year, and all the doctors knew what to put tubes in his ears. And so we were looking, researching for something. And a chiropractor that was holistic, I took him to, told me that if we could get more fruits, enough fruits and vegetables in this child, he would have his immune system would kick in and he wouldn't have to have the tubes or ear infections. And she said, and you would probably feel a whole lot better. So we were trying and we just couldn't seem to eat enough to make a difference. And that's when my sweet friend Lenora introduced me to Juice Plus. What I liked about it was that it was the whole food. 30 different fruits, veggies, and berries. Doesn't get any more simple than that. Being able to flood my body with that without making any major changes was huge. And then I noticed my taste started changing, and my family's did too. So I found I couldn't shut up, and I became a rep with the company and have had so much fun sharing. And of course, I went on and got nutritional, my certifications and everything, just because I'm so in love with the power of whole food nutrition now, and I just want to help other people. And that's the excitement when this program was created by Dr. Mitra Ray and Jake Kelly, and you will hear all about it tonight. And so without any further ado, I'm going to get into that, and I'm going to share the screen so that you can see it. Here we go. Alrighty, so this is based on the premise that our world has two trends. The environmental toxins are increasing, and don't you agree that there's toxins everywhere? Air pollution, the soil, the GMOs, I mean, just craziness, right? And then the other trend is that our food quality is decreasing. So it used to be if you had some toxins in your body, your nutrition could battle that. But now we have preservatives and flavor enhancers, emulsifiers, synthetic vitamins that your body doesn't know what to do with, GMOs again, less nutrients, pesticides, trans fats, artificial colors, and growth hormones. These are all things that just add more toxicity. So as a result, we are just toxic. And you can see this person on the left has lots of impurities. What happens is the body that wants to preserve itself will hang on to fat, and the fat will enshroud the toxins to protect our organs. So we stay relatively healthy even though we're overweight. And this was me much of my young adult life. I would diet and I would exercise and I would starve myself and I would lose the weight. But the problem is if we don't address the toxicity, one of two things happen. It's not just about weight, because we've all known thin people, right? They stay thin, but not addressing the toxicity, they get sick. And a lot of autoimmune cancer, we've all known thin people that have those, right? Well, what my body always did was it rebounded. And so I would yo-yo up and down, up and down, up and down. But this is the most self-preserving way, because our body wants to preserve itself. So we have found a better way, and that's cleansing, but not through, fad dieting or, those really drastic cleansing. It's from cleansing with whole food. Because if we can flood our body with fruits and veggies, they have properties in them that will turn the toxins into water-soluble substances and cleanse the body, and we can wash those away. And then the fat isn't needed, and we can shed the fat. So giving the body at a better weight. And I will say that once I started taking Juice Plus, I didn't exercise like a fiend. I didn't make any difference in my diet at first. I just started taking Juice Plus. And sure enough, my metabolism kicked in. I was able to drop the weight and stay at a healthy weight for quite a while, for many, many years. And that's what I love. No yo-yoing, right? And then this is what we're doing is we're flooding our body with 45. If you're doing all of our plants, you are getting 45 different plants, all different kinds of things. And I could spend a whole hour on this page and just tell you how exciting it is that we are getting each and every one of these in our bodies every day. I'll say just a couple things because I can't help myself. You know how hard it is to get vitamin D from food. We get it from the sun, and none of us worship the sun anymore, right? And so we aren't getting the vitamin D we need. There is a mushroom that soaks up the vitamin D from the sun, and they put it in our shakes, and we get vitamin D from a food grade source. Your body just knows what to do with food. That's the amazing thing. And every one of these have different properties, different things that they do for the body, but each of them have thousands of nutrients in them that know exactly what they need to do to fight, fuel, protect our bodies. So this is the magic also of what we have in our program, because when you normally eat, do you ever notice that your sugar kind of spikes and you have a little more energy, and then several hours later it crashes, and down here is when you're grabbing the Snickers? Well, that was me. And what I noticed by doing the shakes, and like I said, for the first year, all I did was do the capsules. And then I fell in love with the shakes because they did this. They gave me just this even keel energy all the time, because our energy level is, and our willpower is connected to our blood sugar. And so that's why this is called the zone of willpower, because if we can keep it here, we're going to make wiser food choices. We are going to have more energy, and that's just awesome. And I have just loved that. I am so addicted to these shakes because they keep my blood sugar level and they stabilize our blood sugar. They are vegan and non-GMO. They are gluten and dairy-free. They are a plant-based protein. And we need to be concerned about some of the animal protein shakes and getting too much of that. But this is just very balanced, and it has powerful prebiotic, fiber, and oligosaccharides, which all help the gut. So this is very easy on our digestion. So people, if you do know people that have autoimmune or any type of challenge, gastric challenges, the shakes an easy way to not overtax the body through digesting, and just easy to digest. So it helps the body then be able to have the energy to heal and do the things that it needs. It's a healthy breakfast, a pre or post workout drink, afternoon or late night snack. With my husband and he actually beats me to the blender most mornings and makes our smoothie for us. We do it for breakfast every morning, and then we also, I will do it as a post-workout drink later in the day. So our Shred10 you may be really curious about, and it's not shred 10 pounds in 10 days. No, it's shredding the food, toxins, and habits that are not serving you. And that has helped me tremendously. I will say that after going through menopause about 10 years ago, I noticed gaining a little bit of weight and having some habits that I didn't have before, like caffeine. And so I was struggling there. And when this program came across my computer, I was so excited. And it has just helped me now for the last, 6 years, I believe, keep at my ideal high school weight and my energy high. And so this is what the program's all about. We're going to add more real food. We're going to take our Juice Plus Trio capsules daily and do 2 complete shakes a day. And you're doing this for 10 days. We always do a 10 days during the first part of the month. We do one together, but you can do one anytime. You drink plenty of water. You sleep 7 to 8 hours. Sometimes you have to plan for that, right? And then exercise most days. We do just have a few eliminations, and that's gluten and dairy. They are hard to digest and inflammatory, and we're trying to get rid of inflammation and toxins. And caffeine and alcohol, processed foods, artificial and refined sugars, and then not eating after 6 p.m. or whenever your dinner is, depending on when you go to bed. You just want your body to fast for about 13, 14 hours so it can heal and do the things that it needs to do. And remember, it's just, if you do it, start on the right day, it's just one weekend. If you're giving up alcohol, caffeine, some of your comfort foods. Okay, and so this is what people notice, that they are craving more fruits and vegetables. And you're going to hear some real life stories tonight from people who have done this. Healthier weight, better recovery from workout, improved sleep, increased energy, healthier hair, nails, and skin, improved regularity, and increased mental clarity. I will be 60 next year, and I am so grateful for the mental clarity, for the amazing, just the amazing energy that I have to be able to do some of the high intense workouts that I have just grown to really love. So that is what we have. As soon as I stop screen sharing, we have one more new product I'm going to show you, but I want to make sure that you can see it. So we have actually 37 published studies now. So Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product around the whole world. And you can see that these studies are done all over the world. In Milan, Italy, in Mississippi, North Carolina, Sydney, Australia, Texas MD Anderson, Witten, Herdecke, Germany, Würzburg, Germany, Vanderbilt University. I could go on. King's College in London, just all over. When you think about it, it's the first time they've been able to do gold standard studies on food. You can't have a placebo carrot, but you can have a placebo fruit and veggie pill, which is awesome. So this is what the program, our studies are showing that this is what Juice Plus does. And our program is also showing people are reporting the exact same things, which is awesome. So just doing, these are options. 1 shake a day is going to promote lean muscle mass and reduce body fat. If you are doing what we call the premium, if you are doing 1 shake a day plus the Juice Plus Trio, you are going to be noticing all of these things: reducing abdominal fat, recovery from exercise, reducing inflammation, improving your skin health, reducing number of sick days, respiratory system, cardiovascular function, gum health, antioxidant status improved, promoting lean muscle mass, and reducing body fat. And then if you add that 2nd shake a day, you are just going to be doing even more, promoting even more lean mass and reducing body fat, having more energy. Those are the things that people are reporting. So these are our prices. We have the 1 basic shake is $61.50 a month. If you're doing the 1 shake and the 3 capsules, it's $132.75 a month. If you're doing our Shred10 package, where you are going to want to have enough shakes to do 2 shakes a day for quite a while, so everything comes in a 4-month supply. Or maybe there's another person in your house, and you know between the 2 of you, you're going to be doing a bunch of shakes. You can start out with the Shred10 package. You can always add to it, but that's $194.25. And the shakes come in either the single serve, or you can get them in big bags where you use a scoop, whatever works best for you. So that's what we have, and I am going to stop the screen sharing, and then there we go. And then I just want to show you, we have a brand new addition to our whole food family. We don't come out with a lot of products because we are so committed to the simplicity of whole foods, but there was a need because you know how people eat, can you see this? People eat capsules, swallow capsules of fish oil, and maybe you do, and maybe you don't like that fishy taste, or maybe you've been concerned about the mercury, the pollution, you know, and just how tough it is. And then again, you're putting animal into you. And so this, we've eliminated the middleman or the middle fish, and this is fruits, from plants, right? So it's buckthorn berry, it's tomato seed oil, it is pomegranate oil, and it is algae oil. You're getting 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And so you're just getting a blend of all the different plants that give us those omegas. And what I have noticed since I've been taking it is clearer, even clearer thinking, which is awesome. And as a low-fat vegan and hereditary, I had heart palpitations, and I have not been having those since I've been doing this. So that's awesome. And I've had some friends whose blood pressure has lowered since doing this in conjunction with the fruits, veggies, and berries. So that's what we have. I'm excited now for you to hear from a couple of our team members, our friends who have had some great experiences. Thank you so much for joining us.